Okay, another test with another detector probe that I have built. It's as simple as this, and it's from a commercial device, and I have built it using a few carbon composite resistors, silver mica capacitor, and a diode. I have to say this is a different diode than the one here in the original schematic. I think it's what's the diode? I have it somewhere here in this page, but I cannot see where I mention it. Yes, I've used the 1N58A diode, okay, which should withstand quite a lot of input voltage. So here's how I build my RF probe, and now I have directly connected it at the RF output of the generator. And again, the same settings as the previous experiments, minus 20 decibels here, and in the scope the settings are in the lowest scale 0.01 volts per division, and we can already see that the level is quite much better than my homebrew probe into this little enclosure that I have shown previously in a previous video. So it seems, and this probe actually, this probe here inside this box has been made using a similar diode. Not similar, the same diode actually. So, but a little bit different input resistors. I don't know if it's a matter of connecting the probe with a coaxial cable or directly to the output, but I don't think so. I think it has to do with the input impedance of the probe, because we have set this probe in the previous video for 50 ohms input impedance, but here in this one there is a 120k resistor, not a 50 ohms, so it certainly does matter. And now we're gonna sweep again from 111 megahertz and downwards again, and see the notice if we see any change in the level. We should see some change. So let's go and sweep. We are at 100 megahertz now, and 80 megahertz, 70, a little bit of level change at 58 megahertz, 44, quite impressive, 36, now we're at 30 megahertz. Okay, let's go downwards. Pretty impressive, very flat. We're at 16 megahertz now, and no change below 30 megahertz. We are at 8 megahertz, still no change. We are at 2 megahertz, and let's go to 1 megahertz. Very impressive. I see no change below 30 megahertz. Let's check it once again. Let's go to 30 megahertz here and check it once again. Just a slight change, just a slight, barely noticeable. Yeah, quite impressive. So this is definitely an HF capable probe, like our Rode and Schwartz commercial probe. Very impressive. Let's do a full sweep once again. A little bit upwards in the 107, yes, 107 megahertz. Then again downwards, downwards, a little bit downwards, then going at the minimum point here at 76 megahertz, then going, fluctuating a little bit, and then from 50 megahertz and below, the level, the level is mostly constant from 50 megahertz and below. Just a slight change, very impressive. I'm very impressed with this homemade version of the probe. Very nice. Okay, thanks everyone for watching.